Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a drugstore brand review. In my 200 subscriber giveaway video, I had asked everyone what type of videos that you wanted to see more of from me, and there was quite a few people that said you wanted to see more drugstore reviews or favorite drugstore products. And after looking at what I have, I actually haven't tried a whole lot of drugstore products. So we're going to start a new series to my channel that is going to be drugstore brand reviews. And so this first video is going to be a review of Revlon. I have not tried a whole lot from Revlon. It was actually my husband, and my husband buys my makeup video that kind of got me a little intrigued by them. He had purchased this Revlon Ultra HD matte lipstick for me in that video, and I was like, I've never really tried a whole lot from them, so we're gonna be reviewing this or wearing this and trying some other Revlon products. I bought enough stuff to do a full face, so let me go ahead and start by showing you what I purchased. I don't believe any of these products are brand new. Some of them are newer, as in they came out in the past couple months or so. So the first item is this Candid Photoready foundation, and I bought the shade 200. I really like that it comes with a pump. It seemed to be a little bit on the sheerer side, so it's not a full coverage foundation, and it also has claims of anti-pollution. The next item I picked up is this Insta Duo Contour Stick, and this is actually Rimmel. Why is this Rimmel? I'm such a ditz. Okay. So we're gonna throw a Rimmel product in here as well. I swore that this said Revlon. It has an R in it, so it was close. So we're gonna try this one as well. This is the Rimmel London Instant Duo Contour Stick in medium, and it's got a contour stick on one end and a highlighter on the other. I can't believe I did that. Is anything else not Revlon? It's fine. It's just makeup. So anyways, so we're gonna try that. I also picked up one of these Revlon So Fierce eyeshadow palettes. This is in That's a Dub. And these just looked really pretty. They're super metallic. Also from the same So Fierce line, I have the So Fierce mascara, and this should just be in black. So it's got an interesting shaped wand. It kind of gets fat and skinny as you turn it. And then I picked up this Colorstay eyeliner, and it claims to hold up to 24 hours. It's just a gel liner. And I got mine in the color brown. And last but not least, I have a blush, and this is in Racy Rose. It does have a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it's not glitter, so we're okay. And then of course I'm going to be using the Revlon matte lipstick that my husband bought me. So my face is already blank, so let me zoom you in and we will get to doing a wear test of all of these products. Let me do swatches of this eyeshadow palette real quick for you, just so we can see what we're working with. Okay, so these are all shimmers, and they are very shimmery. I like it. They're not highly pigmented, but they are shimmery. That is so gorgeous. So I don't typically wear shimmers in my crease, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna go in with this deep shade here into the crease. I really like this formula, even though it's not a matte in my crease. It's not super glittery. It's very smooth. I really like that. So next I'm gonna take this shade right here. I'm gonna put that all over the lid. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my finger just to kind of amp the color up a little bit. There we go. That's really pretty. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use my finger again with the darker shade and just touch the outside corner of my eye and blend those two colors together. That's a super simple look. And then I'm gonna take this lightest color here and I'm gonna tuck that into my inner corner. And then I'm just gonna do my brow bone a little bit, just right there, just to kind of tie everything together. Okay. Next we're gonna go in with that gel liner and we're gonna line the upper lash line. I don't know why I cannot line my upper lashes with gel liners. I struggle so much. It's so much easier with a brush tip liner. So I'm gonna have to fix this real quick. Okay, I'm just trying to smudge so it's not super defined, but I still got the flick of the wing. Let's see if we can do it on the other side. That's where we're at. I like it. It's a very subtle liner look. So let's go ahead and try this foundation. I'm just gonna, okay. So there's the foundation. This looks like it might be a pretty decent match right now. So I'm just gonna pop this onto my cheeks. All right, so let's go ahead and get this on. It's actually a little light for me, which is fine because I'd rather be a little bit too light than too dark because I can at least warm it up. Fix it with like bronzer and blush and make it look a little bit better. Okay, first impressions so far, I'm not really a fan of this. It is clinging to the texture of my face, especially right here. And it's just not really laying down super smooth. Okay, we'll have to see if maybe we can get it to lay down with a setting spray. Maybe it just takes a minute to absorb, but color-wise, it's all right. So now we're gonna use the Rimmel, not Revlon, the Rimmel contour stick. I've never contoured before, so this will be a fun experience, but we're gonna go in with the, oh, that's really orange. Let's see if we can. Blend that out a little bit. Do I look sculpted? Do a couple here. And then we're gonna see if we can fix or shape my broken, crooked nose. Huh? And then let's do the little bubble right here everybody talks about. Wow, this looks fun. All right, let's go ahead and blend this stuff out. I've been watching a couple videos on how to contour to see, because I know you can kind of fake out what your nose looks like using contour, but I don't know that it's necessarily gonna do a whole lot for me. So we'll see. We'll see what this does. I don't know, I feel like I'm just kind of like taking off what I'm doing. Let's do just a little bit more back here. It's hard to draw symmetrical shapes on your face. Let's see if I can, if the brush works a little bit better. So I feel like maybe the sponge is picking it up a little bit too much. Okay, still feel like I got like a line. Like right here. And this is why I don't contour. This is already taking me like 10 minutes just to do this part. Okay, so I like the bronziness that it gave the rest of the face. I don't know, I'm not seeing a huge difference between that and bronzer at this point. All right, so let's go ahead and do blush next. And like I said, this is in Racy Rose. Okay, that's a very pretty color. It's pink, but it's got just a touch of peach to it. And it's a buildable color. It's not super intense, which I like with blushes, so that I can kind of layer it up a little bit. I'm liking that blush, it's really pretty. All right, so I guess let's go ahead and play with this, the highlighter side of this Rimmel stick, and just kind of tap the nose. And then maybe just like right here. Okay, it's not too bad as a highlighter. Maybe not. Do you have chunks of glitter in you? I think you do. Okay, it's not too bad as a highlighter. It's a little subtle, but that's fine. But with it being a cream product, it's pulling my my blush off. So let me go ahead and fix just a little bit. Okay, let's finish off the bottom lash line real quick. And I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to take that dark shade all along the bottom lash line. And we're going to take the gel liner. We're going to line the bottom waterline because I want to test to see how long that actually lasts there as well. All right. And then let's go ahead and use this mascara. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Look at the difference. That is a nice mascara. I like that a lot. Let me finish off my second eye. Wow. That gives so much volume and length. That is nice. It does have a little bit of clumping to it, but the brush is nice that you can kind of shake out those clumps. That is gorgeous. I like that a lot. Next, I am just taking from Pure Cosmetics. This is just a clear liner that will help hold that red shade in place a little bit. And let's go ahead and apply this. That is a bold lip. So let's go ahead and set everything. And this is just the Milani setting spray. And let's see if we can pat out some of that texture from that foundation. So this is where we're at so far. I'm still not loving how this foundation is sitting on my skin. I think it's still adding a lot of texture. Maybe it's just gonna take a minute for it to kind of melt down. But we'll see at the end of the day. I am gonna do a full day's wear test for you guys, and I will check back in with you at the end of the day. So hold tight. All right, so it is about 7 hours later. I put this makeup on around noon. It is now 7 o'clock. So 7 hours. So this is where we're at. From far away, things look okay. Up close, it's a little bit different. So let's start out with the items I don't particularly care for, so we can end on a high note. I am not a fan of this Candid foundation. It just really emphasized the texture of my skin. It started to kind of collect in my chin crease right here, and just overall it's just not good for my skin. It's just the texture that came through just wasn't very flattering. So this is just not for me. This is not Revlon, the Rimmel. I do not like this at all, the contour is completely gone, and you know, it's hanging on up there, but on my cheeks, it's almost completely gone. It just doesn't have any lasting power to it. I don't know. And I felt that I had a lot of troubles actually like blending it out. It just was not an easy product for me. I would rather work with bronzer as a contour than this stick. And this highlighter is awful. It looks very pretty, but it has big chunks of glitter. So I have glitter all over my cheeks, all over my forehead, all over my nose from where I put this, and it's not a good look on me. I stepped outside and I was like, oh, there's glitter, she's shiny. So this is a pass for me as well. The highlighter itself, the color didn't stick around, but the glitter did, which is a problem. So no on this product. Let's go to the maybe products. So I like the eyeshadow palette, but I do have a lot of glitter fallout underneath my eyes. I'm gonna have to try this again with like a glitter glue and just see if I can get that to stick. It didn't look like there was a lot of glitter pieces in it when I swatched it and when I first applied it, but I can definitely see it kind of falling down on my under eye and a little bit on my cheeks as well. So I like the color of this. I think it's holding up really well. Like it's not creasing on my eyelids or anything, and it's held up all day. It's not gone anywhere. It's just that glitter fallout for it. So for that, I'm on the fence. I'm gonna have to see if I can get this to not have that fallout, and before I can say yes, I like it 100%. The other item that is a kind of a maybe for me is this. It actually did hold up pretty well on my lower lash line and on my upper lash line, but where it failed is out here on the wing swoop. It just kind of faded away. So that was a little disappointing, but it definitely for the lower lash line held up fairly decent. So now onto the items that I give a thumbs up and recommend. And we will start with the blush. This is very pretty. It's very easy to apply. It's beautiful color. No texture. It's very finely milled, so it doesn't accentuate any of the texture on my cheeks or around my fine lines around my eyes. So love this. It does have a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it doesn't pick up as glitter shimmer. So I enjoyed this, and it hung around. So this is an A+ in my book. The mascara is amazing. I only had a little bit of like clumping fall out on my under eye, which, you know, I deal with that on most mascaras anyways. So this wasn't any worse than any of the other brands that I've used. So yes, I really enjoyed this. It added so much volume and length to my lashes. It was buildable. So this is definitely one that I'm going to be reaching for quite a bit. And last but not least, this Ultra HD matte lip color. And I don't know if I said what this was. This is HD Love Amour. This is fantastic. This is it. I have not touched this up at all. I ate snacks today. I had dinner. I was drinking from a straw, and it has definitely removed itself on like the inner part of my lip, but it's held on. It didn't feather anywhere. It's worn away. It's definitely not as vibrant as when I first applied it, but it's worn away very beautifully and very evenly. So it's definitely, I would say, like the star of these products. And for being a matte liquid lipstick, it's actually very comfortable. It does maintain a kind of creaminess, and it's more of a satin finish. I would compare this to the NYX Lingerie, that kind of texture where it stays a little bit moussey. But yeah, this is amazing. I love this color. It's very pretty. And it's taken around. So A+ on this one. So those are my final thoughts of the products that I tried from Revlon and Rimmel. If you have a favorite product from Revlon, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to give it a try and see if it works for me as well as it did for you. So leave that down below. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that thumbs up. And if you're not already, make sure you hit subscribe. Also, in the comments down below, let me know the next brand you want me to try. I have a couple in mind, but I haven't narrowed anything down just yet. So leave that in the comments down below as well. And that's it for today. Thank you for sticking with me to the end, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.